Good morning, everybody. For those of you who are just new to the channel, this is a lovers in separation reading. So what is a lovers in separation reading? It's for somebody who was in a relationship and now are separated from their person, whether that be a twin flame, whether that be a soulmate, whether that just be a love interest, divine counterpart. It's just a label. We want to get past labels and we want to get into what are the energies that are available to us so that we can find the love that we are really looking for. And so with that, this is a collective reading. This may or may not resonate with everybody. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. There's usually something for everybody in the reading. And this reading is good when it makes your awareness. So let's start with our read. Spirit, what is the first energy today for those in separation? And Spirit saying trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. And so because this is a separation reading, most likely, like you say, Spirit is telling you that, you're going to have to accept the fact that you are in a space of separation. I see this a lot in my reads that I do private and public, where everybody wants to know what's going on with their person. And Spirit saying just trust that you're in the separation for a reason, and don't worry about your other person, because really it's you that you have to worry about. And so what we're going to do is we're going to look at the energies around you, and we're going to see what is available in the energies and how do we get from the place that we don't want to be, which is usually on this side of my readings, and to the place where we want to be, which is on this side. And here's where we need to be here. We need to be in that space of trust, acceptance, and allowance. Right? So let's see what other energies of love want to come in. And let's see what else do you want to show us about love energies for today? And this is a full moon, a wolf full moon, so you may want to pay a lot of attention to this reading if it's made your attention. And why? Because it is on a full moon, and this is some good reasons why you want to release a few things. So the first thing Spirit is telling us is you really need to look deeply within yourself. You have to be introspective. Why are you in the separation? What caused that separation? How did love come in? How did love go out? And look at yourself and say, hey, is there something I need to work on, need to change, need to heal? And Spirit's asking you to do that. But Spirit's saying that, as you do this, perhaps there might be something coming in from a past life, right? And so that's generally like a soulmate. Somebody is potentially going to come into your space, and Spirit's saying that you're going to rejoice on this, right? Because this is a past life friend, lover, however that you want to look at it. This is a connection that's been eternal and unbreakable because it's endured lifetime after lifetime. And for some of you, it's a yin yang, right? Which is a twin flame. I caution you on pulling into the yin yang, the twin flame thing, because twin flames for the most part are usually what we call traps. They're handlers. They're people meant to keep you stuck. And so if you feel you're in a twin flame relationship, sometimes you've got to really look at that and say, is all this pain worth it? Am I worth doing this pain? And the pain is there to help you see yourself, but sometimes it keeps you stuck, and you've got to really use your discernment on that. I stay away from the twin flame. I prefer divine counterpart, which is one that's meant to keep you in a place of love and a place of healing, not in a place of stuckness. Right? And so with that, let's see what other love energies that we have that want to present themselves for this connection. Remember, this is a collective reading. There may be things that don't resonate with you. It's okay. They don't have to, because it's for the collective. The more you interact with the channel, the more that the energies are available for me to read. And if you're looking for your own personal situation reading, I do private readings. You'll have to reach out. I don't reach out to anybody. It's not how real card readers work. So Spirit's saying that, whatever's coming in, this is worth waiting for. It's worth the wait. So get in here and start healing so that you can get over to here, to that one that's really in that right frequency resonation with you. For some of you, some of the challenges you have are around children, right? Whether it's you don't feel like you can date because children are there, or there's just responsibilities that are keeping you from having that time. And that can be you or your partner in separation. And Spirit, again, is giving us a double confirmation of trust. This situation requires a lot of trust to get to here. But there is a new love, right? We're seeing this, so we have more confirmation. There's a new love. It's going to be somebody from a past life. And Spirit's saying that when this comes in, express your love. Be real, be communicative, be in that place where you are speaking your truth. Don't hold it back. And Spirit's also giving us a very soon, which is a great card. I mean, so far this read is turning out much better than I would have expected. And so let's see what else we have within the energies for today. And so Spirit, give us some more information about what's going on with this collective that is in separation. Let's see, shuffle these cards a lot. I want to just make sure we really get a good shuffle on these. And so let's see what's going on in this situation. Okay, give me 2 or 3 more cards, Spirit. One more, and let's see what else we have. That one wants to come out. So Spirit's giving us a few cards here. And so let's see what we got from Spirit. So we have poker face, taking a chance, not showing your hand, gambling, right? So Spirit's saying play a strategic game. Your person probably going to come in. They're not showing you what's going to happen because you need to still be in this trust place. Spirit's not going to give you any hints. It's going to happen when it happens. A lot of you are heartbroken, and you need to release this. You need to go within, release this, and heal it, because what's coming in is going to have insane chemistry. Right? Unconditional love. And talking, which means that somebody is going to reach out for you. So again, these are really just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful cards. So I'm just going to get my next deck here. So let's see what's blocking us from getting here, because I'm not seeing a lot on this side. And for those of you who are new to my read, this is the challenge side. This is the side that is showing what energies are really, ready for you to burst into. And so let's take a look at, what is the blocks that could be going on that are preventing you from getting to this space, right? And a lot of this is because you have chosen not to heal and you've chosen to hold on to some past energy. So let's see what those past energies. One just wanted to fly right out. One of those is body shame, and you gotta realize that body shame comes when you're not healing. And so you don't feel right inside, and because you don't feel right inside, your body doesn't fit to what it's meant to fit. And everybody's meant to fit different sizes, so don't think of it as a size thing or gray hair, whatever it is that you're ashamed of. You have to find that love for yourself inside yourself, because that's just an outward representation of your internal space. You have to get into that space of releasing that, because as you release it, your body naturally will adjust to what you really want it to be. Past trauma, right? You need to take time for yourself and heal your past trauma before moving on. That's why Spirit's saying, take the time, allow this past trauma, get in here, heal, go visit my spiritual healing channel, Silver Fox Spiritual, in which we're going to help you heal, because we're about healing here. We're about energy. We're not about telling you stories that are just never going to come true. Right? I'm not a person that's going to tell you, oh, your twin's coming, your person's coming. No, it's all about you. You have to work on you. And as you work on you, as you love yourself, your love will come in, because you're manifesting that internally, and your external experience is what is going on inside of you. Right? And it's a tough one. A lot of people don't realize that. And so uppercut, I'm not really sure what you're talking about, but this is a channel you can choose to watch or you can choose not to. Life's about choices. Comparison, right? So comparing is unfair, right? Leave the past behind and see your new love for who they are. So again, Spirit's saying get rid of this past. These are the blocks that are holding you back. And the last one is too busy, right? And we always say, well, I'm too busy for love. And why do you say that? Because it's an excuse, because you're really afraid of having that love, that insane chemistry, because you don't know how to handle it. And so what you're going to do is you're going to come up with every excuse in the book to prove that to be correct. And so these are the blocks that we're going to have to work on to get over to here, right? And so how do we get to this. And is this an oracle reading? It's a what I do is I do an energy reading, and what I'm doing is I'm doing an energy reading for the collective in separation. It may or may not resonate with everybody. So, take what resonates, leave the rest behind, because it is a collective. It's for an entire group, not just one person. And again, remember, this is for those that are in separation. So with that, let's go into this. And for those who are asking personal questions, I don't do it in this read. This is a collective read. I do ones that are for specific questions, and just look for that. Make sure your notifications on. I usually will do one question for free. So let's see what you have for how do we get out of this, right? We want to get out of this. So we're going to ask our higher self, what are the things that we can do to get out of this? And for those of you who are ready to work on this, I do have a healing channel, Silver Fox Spiritual. It's light language healing, and I have some Reiki and some meditation as well in there, but mostly light language. And what it's meant to do is meant to help you heal, help you get into the place where love can come into your life. And you do that by bringing love into yourself. Most of the, I've 500 plus videos, all sorts of different traumas that need to be worked on, and they're all for free. So this is not, just to, have you pay some money for somewhere else. I do private readings, and I do private healings, but that's a choice that if you decide you want to step it up a little bit, please do reach out, and I can help you. However, I have tons of stuff for free. Right? So when you rise to the challenge meets you. So Spirit's telling you, rise to this challenge, choose to heal, choose to feel. And when you start, the path appears. So take a step in any direction. And what does that mean? It means that you need to have a choice, right? Healing is a choice. It's not automatically. And again, for those who are looking for a free card, this is not the reading for free cards. This is a love and separation reading. I look for the one that says free one question readings when I go live, and that's the one where you can ask for a card. You can also do paid readings if you're looking for something right away. So with that, right, it's a choice, right? You got to start somewhere, and you got to put your foot forward into the path. And as you put your foot forward into the path, it's also going to have another step in that path, and the path is going to keep appearing. But it's a choice. Do not believe anybody who's online that tells you that you're just healing because it's, today is a full moon and you're healing this and you're healing that. No, you're not healing anything until you choose to heal, and you have to actively work on healing. It doesn't happen automatically. It's just it's a fib. It's a lie. It's leading you on. You need to choose to heal, or you can choose not to. That is a choice, and that's where you need to space. So now we have an idea of what's blocking us. We have an idea of how do we get out of that blocking. And now, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at some timing. And so we're going to see, when is it potential? And remember, and I try to tell you this all the time, and since it's a full moon, we're going to use the mystical moon oracle for timing. Timing is a probability, and it can change in every now moment choice. It goes from now moment to now moment. And so you need to do is you don't want to hold yourself to a time, because that's control. You want to stay away from control, allow things to flow, and just try to make healthy choices. And so Spirit's saying that if you do choose to move into this direction of healing and feeling and getting rid of this stuff, you want to get to this energy. When can we get to this energy, Spirit? Can you give us some ideas? Sometimes Spirit will give us a range. I'll get 2 cards here. So for some of you, Spirit's saying there's no more time. You really got to jump into this, and indecision is causing delay. Spirit's telling you, I think this is what we're getting today, because both of these are saying the same thing. You need to choose, right? When you rise to the challenge, you need to choose. And if you want to get here, it's here waiting for you. But, and this is a stern warning, I think, from Spirit today, for those that's made this attention. You've got to you got to start to decide to heal, because there's so many beautiful energies you don't want to miss out on until the next cycle comes around. And so with that, please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. Do get into the space of starting to heal, starting to feel. You have to choose to do it. It's not going to happen automatically. And as you do, like I say, I've got a ton of free resources out there. And if it's not my resources, somebody else's who will get you into that healing. I don't really care. I really just want people to be in a healing space where they're connecting to themselves, because as you connect to yourself, as you bring more love into yourself, all the love around you starts to surround you. The first initial stage is going to be a little tough, right? Because you're releasing all this trauma. And so as you do, it's like a hornet's nest that comes in as you start to heal, and you get a lot of chaos that surrounds you. But once you get past the chaos, which may take a little while, you have to have consistency and persistency, you're going to get to this, which is what you really want. And so I hope that resonates with everybody. Please like, follow, share, and subscribe. Reach out if you're looking for your own personal reading, or if you're looking for a personal light language healing. Put your notifications on, because a lot of you have been asking about a free card. And yeah, I do some free cards. I do it quite a few times a week. You just have to have your notifications on. And for those who are watching on this on Instagram or YouTube, make sure you're on TikTok, Silver Fox Spiritual, because that's where I do most of my live readings at this point. And reason is they just have a better platform than the other two at this point. So with that, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this reading, and I'll see you in the next read. If you missed a large portion of it, the replay will be posted on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. So look for my channel there. All you have to do is just look for the logo that's in the background that I have right behind me. That you'll know it's my channel. It's all Silver Fox Spirituals. All right, have a great day. Cheers.